Hello, welcome to Final Fantasy. I'm going to be doing the Kojin. Whoops, looking at Heaven Sword. I'm going to be doing the Stormblood uh, Blue Quest, get to level 4. And then I'll probably do some mining. Got my miner to, to level 35. I don't remember what it was before, but this is going to be a level 20 quest. So it was level 14, I think. Or 15 or 16, around there. I don't remember. So I leveled this up like about 20 levels today. And then let me Dragoon. There we go. Let me start this quest. Under wraps. Oh, we deal with the fish people. Good, you are here. We are preparing to embark on a search for treasure. Cough. Would you dot dot dot. I was certain he would follow through, but alas, he wishes to invite you on our expedition, but perhaps we should begin by explaining where we are going and why. Shikitahe's pirate associates in Yangsha have informed me of a treasure that may prove suitable for our vault. If what we have been told is true, the owner of said treasure can be found somewhere near Namai. Our mission is to befriend this individual and see if there is aught we can do to trade for this oddity, whatever it may be. Now let us be off. Oh, I wonder if we're going to talk to the fishing guy from Namai. Although I don't think it actually was in Namai, it was like down there. This villager claims to have knowledge of what we seek. I can only tell you what I have heard. Whether or not there is truth to it, you must decide for yourselves. So let me do that. If I may ask, what exactly is this treasure? God, forgive me, I had forgotten it can speak. I do not mean to question your decision to come here, but I sincerely doubt any treasure you find will compare to this doll. That may well be true, but our aim is to create a collection. To that end, we came here following the rumors of a treasure here in Namai. No doubt, a burdensome quest, if every piece must be a curiosity such as you. Sadly, I cannot say what this treasure is, only that its owner is of the Namazu. Okay, maybe just the fish guy. How can you be certain what they possess is of any worth? Oh. I didn't even realize that little thing was with us. He has been seen carrying something about the glittering basin with the greatest care, but only briefly. Upon realizing he is not alone, he leaves with all haste. He speaks with no one, and so we are left to wonder what it is he guards so dearly. You mean to approach him? It will not be easy. How are we to strike a deal with such a seemingly skittish character? We must find something that Namazu is willing to trade for. That he might stay and consider an exchange instead of running away? Yes, an excellent idea. Then let us begin our search. Not so fast, my friend. Even if he were to appear before us here and now, we have not with which to barter. Our time would be better spent learning about this Namazu. We have already inconvenienced Cheese greatly. We must not keep her away from her other duties. Sympathy for a comrade? Well, I suppose it would be prudent to know where the Namazu can be found when we are ready to bargain. Very well, let us find an ideal location to better survey the area. Okay, maybe we are dealing with that guy. We're going all the way here, although he's a little bit to the left still. We'll find out soon enough. I'm getting close to finishing Moogle. Beast Tribe. Vanu will still take a couple days. It's 150. So tomorrow 150, that'd be what, 600? So that leaves me at like 1150. Search your surround. Okay. I hate this thingy they did. Oh, is that him? I can't go that far. Just a he's the only one visible. You found him? Well done, Cheese. But where is he headed? We must find a better vantage point. Oh, please don't make me do this again. It made me do it again. Well, this is very limited. Seems to be digging. This must be where he buried the treasure. At least we can see what it is he guards so dearly. Ah, so it is a vase we are after. The only question remaining now is why must he act in secret? The answer may be our key to approaching him. They read Kojin, so we are not the only ones come in search of treasure. Quickly, Kabuto, chuck me away and get down there. We have to stop them. Let's go save the little fishy. Stay back. The Namazu is safe, but they've taken the vase. We have to get it back. Please, please just leave me alone. No need to fear, friend. We are here to help. You hear that? The bungling Blue and his wet nurse want to help. No need to worry about your pretty little shell. We only come to retrieve what is by right ours, and he was more than willing to give it to us. Give it to you? You're a liar, and I still have the lumps to prove it. You're here to help, yes? Yes, then you can start by teaching those brutes a lesson. This treasure belongs in the vault. You know this to be true. Now stand down. No, give back the vase. Oh, how curious. Before he spoke as a whining child, but now he speaks as a would-be warrior. Lay down your sword and surrender. If you do, we may consider allowing you to work as one of our mercenaries. I would rather die than serve you, red brutes. Watch your tongue. You stand in the presence of General Hirumaki of the Red. Now, Shaugi, let's not be rash with this would-be warrior. Given the right incentive, I'm sure he and his brothers could be convinced to join us. Never, not for all the treasure in the world. Again with your whining. Perhaps the Blue are not worth having as mercenaries after all. Though I could be convinced, mark my words, when next we meet, I will have you on your knees begging to join us. We just let them take the vase. Those fiends, do they think we will let them simply walk away? That doll, it talks. Yes, well, though your Kojin savior here is indeed brave, he is not the best with words to step in on occasion to speak on his behalf. But enough of that, Kabuto, you must follow them. Cheese and I will be right behind you. A doll that speaks. Interesting. Thank you for saving me. Well, that we had met on better terms. My name is Gyoke. Cheese, go and assist Kabuto. I will be along shortly with our new friend here. Well, it looks like he killed the one back there, so... Oh! Looks like he fucked him up. General looked like he got away, though. He had reinforcements lying in wait. I managed to fend them off, but he got away. Pant to pant, there you are. What of the vase? Were you able to take it back from them? My apologies, Sukumo. No need to concern yourself. No, I'm actually glad to be rid of it. As Gyoke tells it, there's a rather unpleasant story behind that vase. Indeed there is. It was not until after I came into possession of it that I learned of the misfortune that befell each of its previous owners. When the birds first began to follow me, I thought nothing of it, but then their droppings came. Every day a torrent, a maelstrom of dung from the heavens. I grew suspicious, and soon after I learned the vase had been cursed by its maker. I made every effort, took every opportunity to get rid of it, but whether I dropped it into the ocean or abandoned it on a mountainside, it always found its way back to me, as did the storms. Eventually I learned a way of the curse may be broken. It involves a small ritual which must be performed while alone. Otherwise this misfortune would spread. We mustn't have that, no. But the Red Kojin want it, they can have it. I see, truly the world is full of strange treasures. In any case, I suspect the curse will soon come to an end. They'll be taking the vase to the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Once enshrined within, it will be purified by the myriad kami inside the vase will haunt you no longer. Oh, thank goodness. I must repay you for your kindness. Come, if there is anything you would ask of me, name it. Any thoughts, Cheese? Let Kabuto decide. How modest of you. Well, go on, Kabuto. The decision is yours. Well, the Blue Kojin are seeking allies, and but of course, you are mostly merchants and traders. Yes, that suits my plans perfectly. I was looking for partners with whom to do business. Forgive me for interrupting, but I could not help but notice you have quite the charm. What? I'm flattered, truly, but I don't think it would work between a Namazu and... It is old, but it is an exquisite shine. Yes, that is indeed a marvelous chime that dangles about your neck. Oh, my chime. Of course. What else could you have meant? You have a good eye, Sukumo. These chimes are the pride and joy of the Namazu. Why, I've worn this one around my neck since my first name day. The brilliant shine matched only by that of your kind-hearted soul, no doubt. Please stop before you make me blush. Tell you what, as a show of good faith between soon-to-be partners in trade, how would you like one of these chimes? Not mine, of course, but I'm certain I can find you one for you. That would be wonderful. Then I'm off to check my storehouse. When I find one, I will send it to Namamizu post-haste. That went rather well, would you not agree? With Gyoke safe and a splendid chime promised to our vault, I believe our work here is done. Let us return to Namamizu for a well-earned respite. They say Namamizu or Tamamizu? Might have probably was a T. I don't know why I pronounced it with the N. Whoops. Ah, you are returned. Butchin was overjoyed to hear of our new trade partner in Gyoke. It would seem we are off to a spectacular start. Thank you for your help. I would say you more than helped, my friend. We would still be in Yingxia if not for your sharp eyes. In contrast, what would you say of Kabuto's performance this day? You brought honor to the Blue Kojin. Indeed he has. Though Hirumaki escaped, Yoke's life was spared, and soon our treasure vault will benefit from his generosity. I have much to learn. The difference in strength between Cheese and me is still too great. To acknowledge your limitations is the first step in overcoming them. Others may think you proud, but I can see there is more to you than that. You care deeply for the well-being of your people. Though you have had few opportunities to demonstrate this, you have great potential, Kabuto, and I believe you may yet make a fine leader. Ooh, it's pretty. Oh, and the little bell. Gyoke is now a trading partner with the Blue Kojin and has pledged a contribution to the treasure vault. Trusted, new, yeah. I can't do more the other 3 today though, because my allowances are 0. I need to talk to my adventurer still as well. Okay, let me go to a miner. And I'll start doing some of these minor class quests. He is fucked up. Oh, what do I need? Everything is pretty low. I guess I should replace... Oh, 25 or below. Yeah, definitely replace the head now. So what? Gathering, perception, GP. Oh, geez, I hear you passed the Vice Foreman's test. Well done. I never doubted that you'd manage it, but I'm proud of you. All the same, tell me, did Deep Canyon have any words of advice for you by any chance? I see. In case you're wondering, the Vice Foreman used to be a miner himself, but more than that, he used to be my mentor. My father was a miner too, but he died in a cave-in when I was but a child. The guild's been as home to me since, and its members my family. I grew up here watching girls sing and dance on that very stage. I even joined them for a while. It seemed the best way to please my adopted family. I didn't want to become a miner back then, you see. After what happened to my father, I could scarcely face the thought of spending a moment underground, never mind a lifetime. Not that the stage suited me much better, which left what, exactly? Having been surrounded by miners for as long as I could remember, I began to wonder if I truly belonged among them. I even considered leaving. It was then that one of the guild's brightest and best took me by the hand and showed me the joys of mining. Speak, of course, of Deep Canyon. He taught me everything he knew, which was a great deal, and the more I learned of mining, the closer I felt to my father. I owe a lot to Deep Canyon, despite how things turned out. But I'm rambling. I meant only to tell you that the man knows what he's talking about, when it comes to mining at least. Now it's high time I taught you something. You are here to learn, after all. It concerns the Vice Foreman's advice to you. He speaks true. A miner who neglects his gear can't hope to work to his full potential. In the past, if you wanted to improve your gear, you had little choice but to replace it, but these days we have materia. By your confused expression, I take it you're not familiar with the stuff. Well, then I reckon a lesson is in order. Simply put, materia is a kind of crystal that enhances the properties of equipment it's attached to. The attachment process is fairly simple, but that wasn't always the case. Time was you needed substances called catalyst, and digging the stuff up once formed a healthy part of a miner's workday. Now, even though no one needs catalysts anymore, there's still educational merit in the gathering. To that end, I want you to try your hand at mining a variety of it, namely grade 1 carbonized matter. 15 fragments ought to do it. You'll have the best luck searching around the De Novelle checkpoint over in Middle Lenosa, when you'll be most definitely need your sledgehammer. Middle Lenosa. Wonder if I can search it. Grade 1 carbonized. That way. My mount can fly no higher. Nonsense. I don't know if I activated the thing. I thought I... Oh, maybe... Oh, it was auto sneak that I got, not the... I thought I got, like, the auto... Oh, but it's already on. Never mind. Okay. Okay, I'm in the area. Grade 1, let's just enable quick gathering, 72%. It's pretty good. But we'll see if I'm able to get it. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, those are shards. Just my next. Guess that's a good one. Maybe it's not. Because wasn't I getting 2 the whole time? Or was I getting 1? Oh, okay, I did double it. I wonder why the music stopped. Come on, just 2. There we go, 1 more. Thank you. Okay. Let's go back. I wonder how it decides and when to play music like out. I swear it would play it all the time. So GP is really slow. I guess the mining one or the goldsmith one is also slow. I just feel like I hardly use the stuff. Actually, no, I think it resets after every time. There goes your search for carbonized matter. Don't forget it's 15 fragments I want. Here you go. Precisely 15 fragments of grade 1 carbonized matter. Well done, cheese. Now I expect you're keen to learn about materia. Well, the first thing I should tell you is that it's not been around for long in Eorzea. At least knowledge of its use only came to our shore a few years back. The process of enhancing equipment goes something like this. First you take well-worn gear and extract materia from it. Don't ask me how. You then take that materia and attach it to the item you want to enhance. It's this procedure, known as melding, that once required catalysts like the kind you brought me. I should mention at this point that the actual task of melding is something that only skilled disciples of hand should attempt. That's weavers, goldsmiths, and so on. These people used to depend on us, disciples of the land, to supply them with catalysts. Then catalyst remelding was discovered, and we lost not a small source of work, but that's just progress for you, and I try to be happy for it. Now, there's various kinds of materia, each offering unique benefits. And as I'm sure you've guessed, some of them can be exceedingly useful to miners. It's these which I recommend you seek out. Once you've found a materia you like, you just need to ask a friendly disciple of the hand to do the melding for you. I'm sure there's one among your acquaintances. Okay, it's just telling you how to meld or whatever. Funny hat. Did I get the pickaxe too? Let me see. Item. Oh, well. Alright, let me look for the mining stuff. That was it, I guess. I only had that one in there. Or I guess that was the one I just unequipped. Suppose it was. Water from stone. Feet. I guess I should get legs next. I guess hands. Hands aren't doing shit. Geez, you couldn't come. You couldn't have come at a better time. One of our number. But one of our number has been taken ill. You see, and I need someone to handle the work assigned to him. Tell me, are you familiar with effervescent water? Alchemists use it to make a substance called natron, and bakers use natron for leavening, that is, raising dough. Without it, there'd be no ginger cookies, crumpets, blood currant tarts. As you may have gathered, I'm fond of the odd sweet or three. Of course, effervescent water's good for more than just baking. A lot of miners ask for a drop of it in their drinks. It makes the stronger stuff that bit more refreshing, see? Let me tell you, there's nothing better to wash away the dust of a hard day's mining. But you didn't come here to hear my thoughts on food and drink. You came here to learn about mining, and so you shall. By procuring some effervescent water for me, the Alchemist Guild needs 15 bottles of the stuff, and urgently. They couldn't stress that enough. From what I can make out, they themselves are scrambling to fill an urgent order for natron from the Bismarck in Limsa Laminza. It's one of Eorzea's finest restaurants, in case you didn't know. Anyway, you best get going, and need to work fast to make up for all the time I wasted chatting about sweets and grog. Oh, and you'll have the best luck mining around Buscarin Scar over in the Black Shroud. Buscarin Scar. Oh man, I don't know where that's at. The Black Shroud. That's just the whole fucking thing. You couldn't tell me where. Let's take a guess and go East Shroud. Oh, I'm an idiot because I could just go here, right? Wait, deliver a bot for South Shroud. That was close, sort of. At least I picked the right place. This is a level 25 quest too. I accidentally closed the thing. I hope this is good enough, this area. It is 69%. It's good enough. Don't know if this is still in range. Thank God. Damn, Samuel's been pretty good with this. I think everyone was hitting. Let me do that one. Come on. Ugh. Very nice. This is probably gonna be my last one, and then I'm gonna take a break. Or not a break, but I'm just gonna stop playing because party tonight, and then I wanna take a break to do stuff before the party. 15 bottles of effervescent water, quick as you can. And you remember your okay, ready? Okay. She told me that already. Right in the nick of time, my thanks, Cheese. I'll see to it that these are sent over immediately. But before I do, I should probably expand a bit on what we were talking about earlier. Specifically, the part about mixing spirits with effervescent water. See, I wasn't lying when I told you a lot of folk find the combination refreshing. It is refreshing. In fact, adding a bit of bubbly water makes the stuff go down so easily. You have to be careful not to drink yourself under the table. I say this partly for your own good, partly because the lad whose task you just took care of wasn't careful. Dapsod threw up right where you're standing. Oh, but it didn't end there. He then slipped in his own puke and split his head open on the bar on his way down. Suffice it to say, he won't be working for a while. Thankfully, you took up the slack, and all is well with the guild once more. I could do with a few more like you, Cheese. Keep up the good work, you hear? Alright, yeah, give me... I think I said I was going for hands. Very nice, level 36. I get a level 27 sledgehammer. Okay. That is it for now. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, day, whatever, and penis.